Make history.
We saw you at 180. Are you comfortable at that weight? Are you walking around that big? Are you comfortable at that
No,
weight?
man, I'm 200 pounds, man. What y'all talking about?
Thank you, bro.
Go.
How have you decided to put that weight on? Like, in what way are you getting that weight? Is it muscle? Is it how are you doing it?
Man, I don't know how I'm doing it, man. It's God. It's God doing it, not me.
Last one, Crawford. What are you doing? What are you doing in the Canelo fight that people are not expecting? What are they going to see? Those who think that the weight is too much, that this is too big a bite for you to take.
That's why you watch the fight. You know, that's why you watch the fight, so you can see about everything that you need to see about. You know, all the answers will be answered come fight time.
I saw you hanging out with Usyk. What did you guys talk about?
No, that's my guy. You know, me and Usyk. You know what I mean? I consider us good friends, and you know, that's my boy.
You consider him the best heavyweight in the division?
Yes.
What happens with the Dubois? If it is Dubois and Usyk for undisputed, what happens?
Usyk already won. I favorite Usyk.
Thank you for the time, man. Radio Raheem with Terrence Crawford.
Vadim, you sit there. Frank, come inside. Yeah. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying with us. It's 4:11 a.m. and what we witnessed was not just one of the greatest fight cards and the greatest night I can ever remember, but we witnessed one of the greatest performances I've ever seen live. Watching that fight, 2 rounds gone, nice start from Dmitry Bivol, and then Artur Beterbiev come on with 3 rounds of treacherous pressure. And I was watching Artur Beterbiev thinking, this guy's incredible, he's like a machine, how do you stop him? And it took one of the greatest performances of our lifetime to overcome him and to beat him. And Dmitry Bivol did that tonight. Tonight, in my opinion, Dmitry Bivol got justice from the first fight and become the undisputed light heavyweight world champion with a performance for the ages. And now, this man sits here with all the belts, the king of the 175-pound division. And we have to remember, this is also the guy that went to Las Vegas and Cinco de Mayo and beat Canelo Alvarez, the pound-for-pound #1. This is also the guy that just beat the undisputed champion who was top 5 pound-for-pound. For me, there is an argument that this man here sits as pound-for-pound #1. We'll give Usyk the benefit of the doubt because he's a great fighter, but for me right now, this is the pound-for-pound #2 in the sport. One of the best performances I've ever seen. And for the people here, I think a huge round of applause for the new undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Dmitry Bivol.
Thank you.
I've also got to thank an incredible team of people down there, but of course, you know, definitely the biggest warrior on the team, Vadim Kornilov. You know, this guy is relentless in his pursuit for his fighters. You know, never wants the limelight. You never see him on Instagram with the shades, you know, in the background. And a very, very good manager that truly cares for his fighters. And I also have to say a big thank you to Dmitry Bivol's former promoter, Frank Smith. You know, who
What's going on there?
But listen, Frank, as we know, Canelo Alvarez was one of our... Yeah, Frank. There you go, Frank. Yeah, you got it.
Thank you.
It was an incredible team effort. We're so proud of the team, so proud of Dimitri. Media, over to you guys for questions.
Radio Raheem down here in the front.
Yeah. With a microphone.
Beetle, you said that you weren't going to consider the first fight and just start over fresh, but you clearly learned the lessons of the first fight with the way you closed the show tonight. When Beterbiev was coming on in the middle rounds, was it because you were pacing yourself, making sure that you had something left in the engine for the last rounds?
Ты старался как бы себя
Сохранять, да?
да.
You know, I was just trying to following my plan, my plan for the fight. We knew that he could start from the beginning, from the first round. He could start pressuring, but my task was just keep moving, be focused, and